threes. Wins come in twos. Cash comes in ones. Throw it up, celebrate some news. Ay. I do a good job. Pull up and pop out and pull out. Head on and hood on. Pedal to metal. When I put my foot on, I got to put on. I got a bad one. They want to keep me. Oh, that's a good one. Pockets are dense. I think my bread is hard as a crouton. Receipts in my pocket don't come with a coupon. Yeah. Okay. 30,000 in the pocket. No change. Okay. I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay. All my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay. So when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros. Left pocket got pounds. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left. Touchdown. Touchdown. 8th floor. Come down. Hotel. Lobby. Receptionist. What now? 11 a.m. Check out. Might give her one foul just to tell her it's one now. How come? I need rest. No recess on my schedule. Right. Mama used to serve vegetables. Now half the meals got tentacles. Right. Half the Emirates need a reservation and half my money goes straight to taxes. But I don't trip about it. That's what happens when you got dreams closer than a mansion. Plus all your boys got expensive habits. Go. I know what they're thinking. They don't even gotta say it. Nope. They ain't thinking they just made it. I know how to make everybody feel famous. I don't gotta work no day shift. I don't gotta split no payment. I don't gotta answer questions. Right. And I don't need you to okay it. Yeah. Okay. 30,000 in the pocket. No change. Okay. I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay. All my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay. So when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna walk.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. No team means more to a city than the Packers to Green Bay, and this was the scene a few moments ago as the green and gold made their way out of the historic tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Tennessee Titans. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Set 60 Pittsburgh. Choose the mic. Switch. Hey, Foxtrot.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's 2nd down now.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10.
Be ready. Echo. Let's go. Get it.
From the gun, here's Tannehill. It's brought in by Adam Humphries. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
Third play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5.
Let him know. Hey, Wahoo! Look at me, Zipper! 9.2, and let's get this.
A shotgun snap for Tannehill. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. Well, it was 3rd down. Defensively, they were just hoping to make a play and get off the field, get their offense on. Instead, they did one better. Pick it off, take it into the end zone.
Well, they did what you said. They got off the field.
They're going to have to come right back on.
They're going to come right back on, but happily, right? They put the ball in the end zone. That's the way you start a game. That's the way you set the tone.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Joker. Switch it. Come on, switch it. 61, Matchbox Lights.
Tannehill. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Zadarius Smith in there to get him. It's a loss of 5.
218, jump.
Third and 15.
Bravo. Yes.
Hey, Mike's 42.
Hey.
They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer.
Let's go.
3rd and long. It's Tannehill. Goes underneath for Henry. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. They'll give him 8 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Packer 1st down. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. 2nd and 5 now. Rodgers. That's caught by Geronimo Allison. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. And incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Get him. You got him. 54's Mike.
The first carry now for the BYU man. It's Jamal Williams. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. Throwing is Rodgers. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The sack by Harold Landry, the former Boston College Eagle.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Hey, lock it. Hurry. Go.
Check the call.
They begin with Henry. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
22 yards. First down, Titans.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Titans, nothing.
Here we go. Set. 50. Plant.
Tighten up. Pull it together.
Hey, Jet. Mike 4-2. Hey, Charlie.
Here I come. Go, Mike 42, Mike 42. Hey, let's get that ball.
Tannehill on first down. Complete. This is Lewis. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain, and it's second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10.
Hey, I 7. Ready?
Tannehill. And this one's incomplete. Corey Davis, the intended receiver, but now it's 3rd down.
A pretty rocky start in this game for the guy throwing the ball. Already has thrown 1 interception. Almost threw a second one right there. All he's doing right now is giving the defense a whole lot of confidence.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. Again, Tannehill. He gets it to Brown. Complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 36.
Well, we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
Adrian Amos. Up to make the tackle.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and...
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Oh, yeah, and here we go again.
Chopper! Get it.
Now Tannehill into a double team, and it's intercepted. B.J. Goodson with a pick. He's at the 40, the 20, 10, and they will score. It's a Packer touchdown. So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction, excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
Crosby with the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Back to throw. Tannehill. The open man is Smith. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A very well-executed play. It goes for 29 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
He's crashing. He's checking crash.
Go out.
Derrick Henry. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Now on 2nd and 13. Tannehill. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls, and you've had that kind of lack of success.
Absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1. He's going to go for a big play downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
On is Kern, the punter, to send this one away. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds.
Brandon, you're never quite sure what the side judge or the field judge is going to rule there. That was awfully close, but in the end, he says it passed over the 1-yard line, and that's where they're going to mark it out. I mean, you can see it right there, right? See him walking up the sideline? Told him to stop right there at the 1.
I don't even know why his team showed.
Hey, check 26.
Check 3, check 3, check 3.
6'6", bullet high. Hey, 88. Can I do it?
Rodgers now on 1st down. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Hey, Mike.
54.
Hey, orbit. Check. Okay, over here.
54. All day, baby, all day.
Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
The 26-yard line.
On the ready.
50. Come on, baby, come on, let's go. Double tight, guys, double tight.
A 1st down carry for Henry. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Hey, Tusa.
On 2nd down, it's Henry. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports.
Let's go. Hello.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. They'll try and run for it with Henry. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. So 2nd and goal, and the big man Henry alone in the backfield. He'll get it up the middle. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out as they are now on the board here in the first half.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4. Let's get it together, defense. Let's
Plant.
Hey, what?
Jump out.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54. All day, punt. 54 is Mike.
Hey, Zoo.
Check, watch 54, watch 54. Check back, check back.
Inside.
54.
Rodgers will try again on second down. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the play there as the Packers have the first down as well. Here's Rodgers. And a little floater there, but it'll wind up incomplete, falling to the ground. Charles, he doesn't seem to be particularly in tune with his receivers, just 2 for 7 throwing the football, but he did seem really locked in before the game.
Yeah, and that has to do with receivers sometimes. Sometimes the defenders knock them off.
Oh, trying to get that to Adams, but that's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Check 93 is the Mike, 93.
After the interception, here's Tannehill. He finds Corey Davis. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Tannehill. Oh, nearly a disaster there on the check down. But they'll get it back. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
On second down, here's Henry. A nice job to get 8 there after the incompletion, and now they'll look at a 3rd and 2 coming up. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the 3rd down stop.
Check 26, check 26. Watch the ship, watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship, watch the ship. Check. Check hot route. Hot. Go.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And Henry fighting for the marker, but I don't think he got there. He did not. He needed 2. He got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down at a yard. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So on 4th down, here's the Tennessee field goal unit led by Ryan Suckup. Now a timeout coming here defensively. As on 4th down, may as well make him punt it. So on 4th down, here's the Tennessee field goal unit led by Ryan Suckup. And this a 39-yard attempt. And he missed it. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the 3rd quarter. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. Boy, nowhere to go at all on that first down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Brings up second and 11. 30. 58.
Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning to tear you up. Don't get nervous.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
Mike spot 4. Mike spot 4.
On second and 11 now. Rodgers. And that's complete to Adams. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
25. Cat 300. Cat 300. 5. 54.
On first down, Rodgers. Got a man. That's Allison. They will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Geronimo Allison, 53 yards. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Now Crosby for the point after. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-6. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And that should give his guys a spark. He's up all the way to the 44-yard line.
It's the third quarter, and they're down on the scoreboard. And while no one wants to hit the panic button just yet, points are a necessity on this drive. What a great way to get set up.
Now a play fake here on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Give the sack to Blake Martinez. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Just a yard on the gain there, and that leaves them with 14 yards still to go on third down. Here's Tannehill. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down. Here's Brett Kern now as he's on to punt for Tennessee. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Rodgers now to throw. Now he'll let it go deep left side. And got his man complete. And all the way down to the 35. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 43 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. Now Jones is hit. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Titans. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll try and get the run game going. This is Henry. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
61, match box, light.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Leo. Ready?
Again, it's Henry. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. Under pressure, and he's going to go down. Tannehill sacked. Dean Lowry drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. Here's Brett Kern now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And that ball's going to angle out at the 3-yard line. A beauty.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. Back near the goal line. Here's Rodgers. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. On 2nd down now. It's Jones. Well, that gives him a little room, but not much. A gain of 2 to the 5.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down.
Hey, exit.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. And Adams has it complete. And he'll go out of bounds after getting this across the 15. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the 1st. So a little breathing room now. 1st and 10 at the 17. On play action. Now Rodgers. Being chased out left. And that's incomplete. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. Well, for whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when the next defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell.
And now nothing but green ahead of him. Past the 20, 10, touchdown, Packers. Davante Adams. 83 yards. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Extra point try now for Crosby. And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay. That's going to set him back 5 yards. So now Rodgers will lead the Packers up to go for 2.
Come on, baby. Let's see what you got.
Rodgers to throw once more. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Ooh, a little cruel here. They're going to go for the onside kick up big. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Looking to throw on second down. Tannehill. He'll get this one into the hands of Lewis. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a first down. Tannehill now 8 of 15 through the air, but it's 1st and 10 here.
Let's go, get set.
A shotgun snap for Tannehill. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Preston Smith comes in for the sack.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. The Titans on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Now it's Tannehill. This will be caught by Brown. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Call it a loss of 6 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Mike 4-2. Stop your whining.
Hey, Alpha.
Mike 42. Mike 42.
They snap it to Tannehill. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You stop to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
They try and run on 1st down, but to no avail. Tackle for a 2-yard loss in the backfield. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd and 12, Tannehill. And it's knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that time. And it's third down. The Titans on third down. Not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. This is third down and 12. From the gun, here's Tannehill. Uncorks one for Davis. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it first and goal as they look to punch in a late score. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
And the busy night for Henry continues. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Hey.
Check, 93's the mic, 93's the mic. If you don't get it.
Here's Henry. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Give him 4 yards there, but they're still well short of the goal line with fourth down now looming.
Kill.
Hey, Delta. Get it.
Here we go on fourth. Tannehill. And it is incomplete. They're turned away on fourth and goal. And the Packer defense stands tall down by the goal line.
54 mic. Check.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. Well, that gives them a little room, but not much. A gain of 2 to the 5.
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. Rodgers looking to throw. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Rodgers now 9 of 17 through the air. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. A big play there on the catch and run. 68 yards.
Well, go ahead and throw the ball, man. You got the big lead. You got the clock on your side. Obviously, they don't care much about the feelings of the other team, do they?
Well, I was going to say you better run to the locker room pretty quick after this one.
Well, right now, maybe they're just looking at it from the fantasy perspective. More points for everyone if they win big.
Now, a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now Rodgers to throw again. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked by Kevin Byard. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Eight, read.
Check.
Hey, box truck. Go.
93's the mic. Watch the slant. Check, 93's the mic, 93's the mic.
One last throw here for Tannehill. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
No, without question. When you force 4 turnovers, you get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare that you force 4 turnovers and lose a ball game. That's almost unheard of. They carried this one home. You talk about celebrating with each other and being in a position where going forward, all you think about is, let's get 5 next time. They're going to be on the hunt.
So that'll do it. For my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers are winners here as we say so long from Lambeau.